Hey everybody, welcome to the weekly Wednesday live stream. It's time to chat American Horror Story. I am so excited to be here, guys. Now, we sadly do not have a lot of news as of yet regarding AHS 1984. However, we do have just a smidge bit of information that is going to make you guys very happy and still be excited. Very quickly, I just want to remind everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe, because of course I do this every single Wednesday and I love doing it. So let's go with some AHS news. Now, Cody Fern himself said on a quote in regards to returning for American Horror Story 1984. He says, and I quote, "Jesus, there's so much of the 80s. In terms of slashers, there's a frightening genre. I don't know if I'm a person to run around and scream, but there's a real skill in it. I don't know, man. We'll see if I get involved. It all depends." End quote. So I wanted to break that down for you guys very quickly, because he kind of gives a double entendre in this. So he says that in terms of slashers, that's a frightening genre. I don't know if I'm a person to run around and scream, but there's a real skill in it, meaning he's already done it. He's already accomplished that skill. Now, he obviously didn't run around and scream in AHS Apocalypse. Maybe he did a little bit in American Crime Story and with other past projects, but to me, it seems that he's implying in that quote that he's trying to leave it up for speculation whether or not he'll be involved in AHS 1984, when yet they start filming this month. So as far as I'm concerned, it's just like last year and all the year before. They tell the actors, look, you can't give out any information, so don't say anything about it. So just tell people that you don't know anything that's going on, but give your thoughts about, the theme. Make sure you promote that theme. Push that theme, ho, which Cody did. So he was a grateful Ryan Murphy ho, which we know we all are. And he pushed 1984, AHS 1984 in his newest quote. So Evan, Cookie is here, so I guess he's trying to say hi. Evan also said in a quote, "Yeah, absolutely. Never say never. We'll see what happens." End quote. And this is what Evan said in regards to returning to American Horror Story after skipping season 9. So I did not see Evan. Excuse me, cooks. I didn't see Evan in the new teasers for Pose season 2. I didn't see him in any of the. Cookie wants to tell everybody hello. Hi, baby. Yeah, you try to say hi to everybody. Okay, baby. So I would assume that Evan is not returning to Pose as well. But I do want to take a moment very quickly to. I'm sorry, Cookie is, I guess, very jealous and really wants some love right now. Next Tuesday, myself and Michael Mullins Wright, we are coming together, and we have created a new after show called, the category is After Show, and it is a season 2 Pose after show. It is a live after show. The link is already preset in my channel. So if you guys would like to come join us next Tuesday, absolutely, please come do that. And then I think I set it up for next. Oh, Michael, I might have made a mistake. I think I accidentally set the time up for this weekend for Monday, not Sunday. But next Sunday, I think Michael and we're coming together and we're doing a season 1 Pose review. Now, if you guys have not actually watched Pose, there is a whole bunch of Pose episode reviews in my channel. I will try to go back and put a link to them in the description. I did not think to do that, but if you just check out Pose episode review in the search bar with YouTube and MaryGirl Moody, it'll pull me right up, honey bunny. So you can check out my reviews. But Michael and I are coming back on Sunday. We're going to just talk once again about season 1 of Pose and kind of refresh again on it. And then on Tuesday, the 11th at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, baby, is the new live after show. Now, Michael and I are very giddy, because we've noticed that a lot of times when I tweet on my Twitter, which is at MaryGirl Moody, when I tweet regarding Pose, they always like it or retweet it or reply or something. So the actual show knows how obsessed I am with the show. And Michael and I even agreed today. I mean, I can't believe we agreed this today. It's still shocking to me that Michael and I agreed this today, but we completely agree 100% that Pose is a better show than American Horror Story. I know. Don't get mad at me, guys. Don't get mad at me. But we really do feel that Pose is much better than American Horror Story. So don't hate me. Don't forget to thumb up the stream, though. Show your Mother Supreme some love. So again, next Tuesday, Michael and I are actually going to be live streaming. We're going to be doing our after show, and then of course this Sunday. So don't forget, come join us for the Pose after shows if you would like to. And then of course, don't forget to check out the show. Season 1 of Pose is on Netflix right now, and I believe they should have this season with your local cable provider. If No-Tell Hotel. Let's see. What is the link, Glenn, darling? I mean, you're not wrong, says No-Tell Hotel. Which link doesn't open, darling? Just let me know and I will fix it. I am so sorry. Now, I do see some comments about Patreon. Yes, guys, I do live stream for my patrons. We live stream every Wednesday. They get their own 45-minute American Horror Story weekly Wednesday live stream. They get a Friday night true crime. They also get Saturday interactive night where we live stream together. And then we're going to be doing this Thursday where we got to wrap up some true crime stuff from last month to pull into this new month, which we're going to be talking about the murder of Princess Diana. And then I know the movie or the miniseries When They See Us came out on Netflix. We're going to be discussing that for August. And then for July, we're going to be talking about park disappearances in the United States. So we are really set to go for these true crime Friday night shows, and I'm just so excited to be doing them with you guys. So if you want to become a part of Patreon, you can join these streams. Absolutely. Just click on the link in the description. And Glenn says it was the link for the Pose after show live stream. Oh, you said it doesn't work? Let's see. I'll have to check on that. But let's go back really quickly to more American Horror Story information so I can get that out of the way, and then we can focus back on the rest of the information because I know that some of you are here just for the AHST, and I don't blame you. So Billy Lord was also given a quote as well regarding American Horror Story. So when asked how filming differs from American Horror Story, Billy said, it's exactly like American Horror Story. No, I'm just kidding. In American Horror Story, we are working 16 hours a day. It's a machine. There's no time for chit chat. Acting in film is like a vacation, and I have to go back to work next week. Now, this quote from Billy, I do apologize. It looks like it was a recent quote from the second to last week in May. So about May 25th was when this was reported. So when, that was obviously last week. So in my opinion, they are starting to film. Now, guys, I know that they do start in June of filming, and we have not received confirmation that they are filming, but I honestly feel like they are. They're filming a lot of secret things kind of right now, just getting the basis off, the jump off for episode 1. And obviously some just getting things together. And in my opinion, they are filming. Now, obviously they could not be. But regarding some quotes to certain actors that have been given lately, it wouldn't surprise me if they are filming and they're just telling people that they're not, just to keep some things secret. So, which I don't blame them. I mean, look how Rono got ruined by a security guard who had a camera and snapped a picture and sold it to TMZ. I mean, that was really fucked up. But Leslie Grossman was also given a quote as well. And regarding her return for AHS 1984, she said, who knows who's involved? Even the people closest to Ryan don't know what's going to happen in the next season. It's going to be a fun slasher thing, and I think that's going to be super, super fun. So again, what world would you guys sign on without actually knowing something? Now, I totally understand that there are some of us out there who have a lot of love and faith and belief in people. And if Ryan Murphy were to ask me to sign on for a project, I would definitely sign on for it sight unseen. But that's me. I don't have a lot of intelligence when it comes to Hollywood. Let's just face it. Leslie Grossman has a lot of intelligence, and there's not a lot of actors out there that will just sign on for something without looking into it. I mean, for goodness sakes, look at like the Fire Island incident. How many supermodels got sued because they promoted the island and they admitted, I just did it for the money. I had no idea what the advertisement was. I just did it because they paid me a bunch of money to do it. And then it comes into the fact about people promoting products that they believe in or just doing it for money and such as that. So in my opinion, these actors are not in it for the money. They're in it for the art of the show. And I just think at this point, even though we're on, the 9th season of American Horror Story, I don't think anybody is just going to sign on for this season all willy-nilly. Now, I could be wrong. What do you guys think in the comments? Just let me know. Say, yes, I would do it, or no, I need a script. Just let me know what you think. And in my experience, they pass the script around, or at least something of a kind of like a guideline for the season or the movie before they get the actors to actually sign on. This is when they're still coming up. This is when they're going through the selection process of picking out actors and finding right production teams and all this stuff. So all that movie hoopla. But usually an actor will get a script first and they'll read it. And they'll say, okay, I think this is for me, or no, I don't think so. So I guess another person maybe who felt that this wasn't for them was Billy Eichner. He is definitely not returning for this season of American Horror Story. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think about that? Are you happy that Billy's not coming back, or are you sad? Personally, I mean, I guess I could do without Billy. To me, he did not make or break the seasons. I really liked other than Jeff, he was somebody else in I'm so sorry. I haven't seen Apocalypse in a little bit. So I keep forgetting who he was other than Jeff. And I don't know if he was also Coco's boyfriend, but I don't think he played any other person. So the only person that I really, truly liked him in was season 7, when he played the next door neighbor to Sarah Paulson and Allison Pill. So I really liked him in that, in that character. But even then, that character was very short-lived. So, I mean, I'm sad that, Billy's not going to return, but I'm going to move on with my life. So let's move on now. Gus Kenworthy has definitely been out there giving a little bit of interviews about how he got selected in the process for American Horror Story. He said that basically him and Ryan met up they kind of met at an event, and he said, yes, I would like to try acting. And Ryan was like, oh, okay. And so now season 9 is coming up. So he gave Gus a call. He's like, hey, why don't you come audition? And he did. He said he went through a couple of screen tests and audition and read some things. And then he was chosen. Now, right there, I'm sorry, I just kind of caught myself. Right there, Gus was like, I had to go in and I had to do a reading. He had to obviously read something. I mean, you can't obviously just, if you want to test and see if a guy is going to be perfect for your show, number 1, you need to have a character in mind. And number 2, you need to have dialogue. So you need to have those sorts of things built. So that's even further proof, guys, that they have absolutely, definitely 100% put this show together already. And maybe they're still in the writing of wrapping things up, but they have at least written the first 5 episodes. They've chosen who they wanted. And I know that right now they're saying, oh, no, we haven't. Yes, they have. They're lying to us just like last year, guys. It's a trap. So let's take a few comments because I am about to end the stream. So that way I can move into my patron stream. Glenn says, I say support Evan's new film, Dark Phoenix, but it got a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'd wait for it to go on streaming. Absolutely. Yes, Brandon Davis, Billy Eichner's definitely not returning. Billy Lord just gave a little bit of a quote regarding American Horror Story. And she said last week that she's returning back to AHS this week. So she should hopefully start filming. I know we all love Miss Billy Loud. Deep thinker and Hogwarts pupil. Yes, park disappearances. I know. I don't even know if a month will even be enough time to cover it. I wish I could do that for 2 months. Maybe I'll see if I can cut the Princess Diana stream short by a week, but I'm really excited to do that, the true crime streams, and especially the one with the park disappearances. Glenn Murphy, I did watch the new Black Mirror. Number one, it was only 3 episodes. That's it. That was sad. Number 2, they were a little longer, but they weren't chilling. Do you know what I mean? Chilling is probably chilling and just, oh, fuck, that kind of thing. You know, that's usually what I get in every episode of Black Mirror. Didn't get that once. As a matter of fact, in the final episode, my kids were watching, you know, and usually my kids can't watch 1 episode of Black Mirror. But the third and final one was so friendly, you know, family friendly, that they were like, something they hadn't seen or heard before, so they could watch it. I did like Miley in Black Mirror. However, I just wish that they would have done it, done more sinister things. So what's up, S Mark S? It's great to have you. Glenn says, wait until Pose season 2 finishes before dropping that bomb. You know what Ryan is like with sophomore seasons. B. Devlin says, girl, you trying to cause a riot? Oh, my Lord. Hi, Apple Pie says, I want a patron for myself. Well, you got it, darling. And for right now, all of my patrons on every single level are getting all of the live streams. So even patrons that are on $1 level, they are getting every single live stream right now, which is not usually what I do. It's just, however, I got some devastating test results about 2 weeks ago, and sadly, it kept me from streaming for about a week and a half. So everybody who is a patron is getting all the live streams right now for just $1. So yeah, absolutely. Come join us, guys, if you would like. So, okay, let's see, guys. Looks like that is it. If Billy is fucked over again in the new season, I will literally lose my shit, says B. Devlin. I know, right? Joseph Anthony, Joseph, it's so great to have you. Joseph says, sometimes they create fake scripts for audition purposes as well. Thank you so much, Joseph. That is actually true. Josh Hewitt says, I miss Madison. I know, I hear you too. So I'm a sucker for 80s music. So I hope there's a lot of it in AHS. There will be Emily Force. I'm sure there will be, because there was a ton of it in Pose for season 1. So if it's going to be a night, and Pose season 1 was set in 1986. So yeah, I have a feeling that they're definitely, and 80s music highly dominated that show. So I have a feeling that 80s music is going to highly dominate AHS 1984, which is another thing I am extremely excited about, guys. I cannot wait for that. So, all right. I just want to thank everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to thumb it up. Click the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and the bell notification so you will be notified when I go live. And guys, do not forget, we will start getting news coming out regarding American Horror Story, and I will go live when that news comes out. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. And that's it. I'm off to Patreon right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Love you all. And I will see you all this Sunday. Yeah. And of course, guys, the Pose after show is not going to stop your American Horror Story Weekly Wednesday live streams, because Pose will never stop. All right. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Love you all. Mother Supreme says good night.